Hi everyone, the Pokemon Fan 993 here, back with more Pokemon FireRed Nuzlocke Randomized stream number 6. Hang on a second. Turn that down just a little bit. I also got to do one quick thing, because I forgot to do. I thought I had everything set up. So for those who don't know, at the end of my last stream, we encountered a Blastoise in the wild, and it was very powerful. So I put that on my list. However, right before the stream ended yet again, I ended up, how do I say this? I ended up finding a shiny Cacturn. Wasn't half bad. So I was trying to figure out if I should make an exception for shinies or not, in terms of if I can use them or not. The reason I say that is because I did say that I could catch a shiny, but I never said if I could use them in the Nuzlocke. I could consider a gift Pokemon. I could consider a, oh, fuck off with that. Alright, there we go. Sorry, I had to sign in so I could chat my chat if I have to. So, I'm still on the fence about that. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna catch Blastoise later, but for now, if I want to use Cacturn, I'm gonna use Cacturn. But it was just crazy that I managed to catch one at all. So I think I'm going to allow myself to use both, because I was going to only use Cacturn in that thing, but that Blastoise I encountered was crazy good. So, do I have the experience share? I feel like I do have one. Unless I'm thinking of the wrong game. Does someone have one? I could have sworn my Pokemon has an experience share. Unless I'm just thinking of the wrong game, which is a possibility. King's Rock. Guess I don't have one. Okay, not a big thing. So I have to refresh my mind on what actually this Cacturn knows. But anyway, for those who don't know, is Pokemon FireRed Gen 3 handles its physical and special moves differently. That's why there is a split. You can check all the stuff with the description down below of what what my rules are once the VOD comes up. But essentially, there's this bunch of rules that it's a Nuzlocke randomized, which means the Pokemon, if I lose Pokemon, they're dead. I put a couple exception rules in there. But I don't know if I want to Thorn quite yet. And Blastoise, let's be honest with you, catching a Stage 3 Pokemon with Pokeballs is just not going to happen. So I'm going to put Thorn in my party. I don't even know if I can even use him correctly. But I have to remember, because it's been, I don't even know. Like, when did I do that, the last stream? Like, I want to say it had to be at least 2 weeks ago, if not longer. Let me double check that. It was 3 weeks ago. Okay, so I'm a little off. Not a big deal, but, you know, shit happens. So it kind of pissed me off I don't have any way to deal with to level Pokemon easily, but I could have sworn. Give me 1 second here. I'm just moving stuff around. That a professor around here somewhere gives you an experience share if you have so many Pokemon registered in your thing. Which I mean, I could catch a bunch of Pokemon and consider that registered and just not use the Pokemon. But I think I have to double check that now, because now I'm curious myself if I'm even remembering that correctly. Or even if the professor gives me the experience share to begin with, because like I said, I randomized the game. Whoops, I forgot that button. Fast forwards. Not a big thing though. I just go right back around. Yeah, I remember not to hit that right trigger. So, like I said, if you guys want to watch me catch that Cacturn without watching the whole entire live stream, I did just upload one of my clips, which I just figured out how to do because I'm not a big YouTube person. Like, I don't know how to do everything on YouTube, but I just figured out how to do the clips, which is surprisingly easy when you know how to do it. It's like a 2.5 minute video, so it probably could be made into a short if I wanted to make it into a short. I might bring some attention to my channel. I might have to try that. No, it's not the underground path. I think it's... No, it's not. Is he here? No. Must be thinking of something else. Alright. Anyway, we're going to go right back to where we were, because I want to go, I think, with Cacturn being level 16, I think my best area for leveling up is either going to be back where I caught him, or it's going to be over to the left of Cerulean City. which is west of Cerulean. So there are some Pokemon I still didn't capture, but I have to wait till I get better Pokeballs and shit for that to work. And I forgot I had Lombre up front. So the only good thing about Cacturne is more physical based, and he has a bunch of normal moves which are all physical because of how this gen works. Also, having Sing is good as well. Okay, I fast forward way too quickly through that to figure out what that was, but let's not try that again. Oracle, yeah. Okay, maybe not the best area, because... Let's see what happens. Okay, I can one-shot the Swell. The Swell gives me a decent amount. Okay, this... I have a strange feeling if I keep him in there and I try to run for the Suicune, we're not going to be able to. So we're not going to try that. I'm not going to level too long here. I'm probably going to go maybe 10 minutes on the screen, because I don't want to spend the whole entire video doing this. But, you know, level them up. Like I said, probably my best way to level them up is probably going to be the Swell if I can find them. Because I can one-shot the Swell pretty easily and I get a good chunk of experience for it. I wonder how much damage I can do to Suicune. Rapid Spin, so it goes first. Might be all I know is Rapid Spin because for some reason, level 1 Pokemon only know level 5 Pokemon only know one move, and I think that's just all Suicune knows. Actually, Suicune gives me a amount of experience too. Rapid Spin's not that difficult. Lugia was one of the ones I was going to catch, but I had to abandon it for the moment because it's one of my Nuzlocke rules that I can come back for a Mon one time, but if I go to catch the Mon and I knock out or I fail to catch it, it means I cannot ever try for that Mon again. With Charmander. That was Powdered Snow, pretty sure. Not that it matters, I'm probably not gonna catch anything over here anyway. But I hope Thornworm's some better. Well, I could teach him Bullet Seed. Mr. Mime. Growl. Oh, yeah. So the good thing about fighting low-level Pokemon in this game, especially if they're meant to be higher-level Mon, normally, is that they only know like 1 or 2 moves. Oh, Swagger, that's not good. Let's not fight that, then. Don't fight Pinsir, because he has some kind of fighting move. I'm not sure about Torgal. Torgal has way too much defense. I'm out of that, so I can just tackle. He just critical hit me. Alright. Well, that fucking sells that, doesn't it? Guess I'm not using Thorn then, because he fucking just critical hit me. That's like the worst thing that could have possibly happened. Alright. Well, you wanna know what? I didn't expect... You know what? I could use a Max Revive on him, which I have 1 left, but I don't think he's worth it. So we lost Cacturne, but we can still keep him in the box. Ironically, this entire run is the only Pokemon we've ever lost. No, we lost Granbull once, that's why I used that. I had 2 Max Revives, now I only have 1. You know what, though? I gave it an honest shot. I thought Suicune would be alright, but he just got a fucking critical. That's like the worst enemy of a Nuzlocke, is just the critical hits. Alright, we're just gonna move on then. We're healed pretty much, so we're just gonna move on to the next route. I can't go this way because I need a fresh water for that guy. So hopefully I can actually buy at some point, because I think I randomized shops, so... So the only thing we've done here in this route is, like I said, this is where I found the Blastoise at. And there's also one trainer here that I fought last time before I found the Cacturne, so there is that. Now we're fighting these guys. Before anyone says anything, you're wondering what the hell I just pulled out. This is called a Koi Jammer. So, for those who don't know, first of all, the reason I'm drinking one is because I wanted something to drink. These were kind of like the rage when I was a kid, and I still like them. So if I'm found where for a couple bucks, like, you want to fuck it? I'm gonna live my childhood. So this is what this is. It's just fruit punch is what it is. It's a Kool-Aid fruit punch. Ain't much in it. But I didn't have anything really else to drink, so he has a Togepi. Those who don't know what Eruption does, essentially, the more health you have, the more damage Eruption will do. So it's actually really good for Lily. It's a weird typing, but I don't care. Fisher Tristan, it wasn't even close to what the guy's supposed to be. At least it was a guy this time. Private conversation. Okay, what do you got? You got 2 Pokemon. I think normally she has a Squirtle and a Wartortle, but she has an Azumarill. Azumarill in this game is not fairy, so it's pure water. How many times? Okay. Was that Bone Rush? Is that what that said? Iron Tail. Okay, that's a problem. It's not doing much damage, though, is it? Sand Attack. Lock On. Okay. But my luck, the next move would have used would have been a freaking one-shot, one-kill move. Wow. You know, let's have some fun. Vape versus Vape. Let's do this. Sweet Kiss. Didn't work. Swift. I think we're gonna swift each other until one of us is dead. And okay, it was him. 672. Technician Jocelyn was defeated. 320 for winning. There's something going on in the background, by the way. That's just my fan going on because it is mighty warm out today. I've never seen you around. Are you good? Dr. Alex. Cool. Curlia. An interesting one. Eruption. I think that was... Oh, I could have used... I could... Dragon Claw. Okay, that's interesting. I'm not hit... Okay, finally hit it. I was gonna say I probably could use Pin Missile right off. I probably would have taken damage from that shot. I kind of like Nuzlocke Randomized because it makes me be more careful than I should be, which is good for me because usually I'm a little bit reckless. You're too good, and a lot of times that leads me to getting my butt kicked. For example, I started playing a different game, and I actually came across a strong enemy twice. It was an RPG, and I thought I could take him. And the first time I got owned. I was like, okay, so I blew up my gear, got him, and he managed to critical hit me. And that one, I was like, okay, well, you then. I guess I'll just... So this third time I was extra careful. I made sure that my Pokemon didn't faint, or my party didn't faint, because if you lose a certain character in that game, basically the game is automatically over. So, Corphish. What does Nature Power become here? Is it Swift? Okay. 379. Chikorita. Pin Missile. I don't know if it's going to hit enough to kill it, but we're going to try. Oh, we did. So at least 4 times on that one. 219 for Lily. Bellsprout. Bellsprout is grass and poison. But Bulldog has, I believe, Fire Punch. Correct? Yes. 288. Technician Donna was defeated. Things just didn't work. 320 for winning. We're keeping Vade up front because Lily's low on HP. Fisher Mallory. They got the type and the gender wrong. Alright. Swift. What the hell was that? Ferret. Slash. 320 for winning. Alright, now we're in Vermilion City. So this is where we can get our next badge from. However, we can't get it quite yet because, okay, we got something very good. I kind of wish we got that sooner. So the Verse here allows me to rematch people by using it, which we use if I need to level up low-level Mons. For example, if I get Lugia in the previous route and I have to level it up, this would be the best way to do it. Because plus I get money for it too, as long as I didn't overestimate myself. If you combine that with the experience sharing, it actually makes leveling up this game quite easy. Maybe the old rod, so I actually can. I think yeah, if I fish here, I can find a Mon in the water, and that would count as Vermilion City as a spot for Vermilion City to catch. But however, I'm going to look at the Pokemon. I don't know if I have access to Great Balls yet. I don't know if I don't have any yet. So I think what I'm going to do instead, I'm going to wait on catching anything here or around. I'm going to wait because I think once I beat Lieutenant Surge, I believe I have access to Great Balls, which is going to help us a lot. So, there is that. We're also going to look around a bit, because I think you can get a bike voucher, a couple other things from this place. Yeah, Spear for Farfetch, that's not... I didn't randomize the trades, that's fine. So we talked to this guy here, he'll go on a rant, I believe. Go through a whole rant, but he gives me a bike voucher, so now I can go to... back to Cerulean, and I can get a bike. However, I don't know if I really need it with the speed up function, but I might as well get it, because I have to go back there anyway at some point. I don't think there's anything else around here that would help me. So we got the ticket from Bill. So we can go here and we can go to SSN and we have to fight a bunch of trainers. So I have to look at my supply of items here. 5 sewer potions, okay. Lava cookie, X special paralyze, okay. I think we're fine for doing this. We also can't exit out of the place if we need to. I'm trying to remember if there's any items around here that I could get. I don't think there really is. Like, anything I could grab from like, the ground or anything. So we're going to come here. So this is just... You can find a bunch of items on the SSN too, actually, by the way. So we might find something really good here. So we go into each of these places we can fight people. So now we're going to check out, see what these guys got. Strong Man Mallory. Nose pass. Switch to Vape. Vape has, or he has Poison Tail, which could be bad. .207 Kingler. I think I can fight Kingler. What's nature power to come up on up this ship? Swift still, huh? Thunder, are you serious? I don't know. Frickin' water type? Alright, that's not good. However, if that's all he has... Oh, he has a taunt, okay. That's all he has for attack moves, then he can't do much to... Okay, Scary Face. Scary Face again. Scary Face again. Egg Bomb, okay. So he has pretty good moves, it's just that a lot of them wouldn't be very effective. If I was switching to Lily, it would have done me a damage because he would hit Thunder, would have done normal damage. I thought it would do not very effective damage, but I forgot Lily is... Well, Lily / Lombre is part water and grass, so it would have done neutral damage. So one of these places here you actually can rest, so... Yeah, right here. So we gotta remember where this place is so we can come back here occasionally. Someone, I think one of my friends told me we should do this challenge, but do like a no Pokemon search. I was like, haha, no. If I had to do that, I'd do it in my own time, because even if I was to complete a run like that, it would take me so many streams that it would be, like, I'd probably be in, like the triple digits by the time I was done. Like, no joke, even if I was being very careful about it. Eruption. I'm going to sleep, that's interesting. What else does he have? Barrage. And he has Attract as well, so we have to be careful with female mons. Luckily, next door I can just easily heal my Pokemon, so we'll go to level 24. Vape Game 183. Lickitung. I think I can use Hydro Pump here since I have a place to heal next door. Strongman Zoe was defeated. 1,368 for winning. Thank you. I'm gonna turn up the volume just a little bit on this. Hang on. Just so I can hear some music, you know. She's just a regular NPC, not a battle one. Oh, this is the guy who talked with Safari Zone. Nothing in here worth looking at. Alright. I think these are all trainers. Except this girl in front of me right now. I love Pokemon. Do you? Okay. Slimmer male, but not... Holy shit, I'm not pronouncing that. Okay, we have this. He might be a little difficult to deal with. Pin Missile. He did something there, but I hit the thing too quickly. Poison. Okay, that might be a problem. Uh-oh. Ooh. Alright. Intimidates, activates, facade. Okay. So now we take damage when our Mon is poisoned, so I need to... I could just heal next door, but I am not going to make it with Lily poison like that. So we're going to use an antidote to make sure she doesn't faint, because if she faints outside of battle 2, that counts as well. So we don't have to use any potions or anything, but we do need to at least heal the poison so she doesn't die while we're getting back to the bed. I probably could have made it in 5 steps, but I'm not certain I could have done that perfectly. This is the spot. Nope, it's the next one over. Notice one item down there. I think I gotta battle this girl first, though. Yeah. Weightlifter Jessica. Regice. Okay. Eruption. So this was... I think Regice only has one move at that level. And the normal games would be Explosion. Meaning if you ever do like a randomizer of a game and you get a Reggie at level 5 and you don't randomize moves, do not get him because he will not be able to do a damn thing to him. I mean, it could be you immediately use the mod and then the war would be over, so... Especially if you're doing a Nuzlocke. Holy shit, hang on. Made a mess of my desk. Wipe that up. No paper towels or nothing in here like that. Get someone to get the paper towel. Give me 1 sec, guys. I go to the paper towels to clean this up. Wasn't much of liquid, but I prefer to keep my desk nice. I got it not that long ago, right before I moved, so A32 for Lily. Lily just got an Aerodactyl. It would be good against us. I can use Hydro Pump, Nature Power Swift, 778, maybe we're level 25. Player defeat Weightlifter Justin. Oh no, I want to run the world for these. 288 for winning. Fantastic. TM47 Steel Wing. It's an interesting one. I don't remember what TMs look like. Water Pulse, Bullet, Sea Protect, Dig, Sludge Bomb, Sandstorm, Steel Wing. I don't think anyone even learned Steel Wing. No, I didn't think so. Still doing good, so I don't think we have to heal or anything, but this guy talked about the Snorlax. Nope. The guy in one of these things, I don't even remember if it's this game, but he talks a lot about... one of them talks about a Snorlax. Alright. We'll try to go into every room in this place. We'll see what happens. Yep. Oh, that's funny. I'm supposed to talk about Snorlax, but it was randomized too, so now he talks about a big Pokemon mean thing, but he talks about an unknown A. So that's kind of funny. Randomizer screws with his logic. It's supposed to be a fisherman, but he's a cool trainer female Webster. That's not even... So it's a cool trainer female with the name's Webster. That's definitely not accurate. Eruption. Wait, what did you just use? Acid armor. Okay, I thought that's what that said. Which actually is ironic, because that's something Slow can actually learn. Extreme speed, that could be a problem. Acid armor, extreme speed. That's a very interesting combo. Level 25. Poison gas. Interesting one. Isn't it like 55% accuracy, though? Yeah, it's not worth it. Moltres. Okay, that's something Babe's gonna take care of, because that's a scary one, even if it doesn't have very good moves. Still one-shot you, though. 7-9. Female, or has a Mightyena. Mightyena most likely has Intimidate still, so yeah, its attack goes down, but because I have Blizzard, that attack down does not matter. 465. Dog hit the level 25. Final Rune Gust. I'm not going to teach it Gust. I could get rid of Icicle Spear for it, but I don't think it's going to matter much. I'm going to have to fight this guy, right, before I get the item. Okay, the young keeps me useful. Strongman Chloe. Another male, but it says it's female. Alright. Eruption. It knows Eruption too. That definitely could have bad. Does less damage now because I got its HP, but Sandstorm, okay, that's interesting as well. Fire Punch. It's gonna hit Eruption, but because everything's going on. Ironically, getting Sandstorm on a Squirmery is actually really good. And a randomizer, but Bulldog, we're level 25. 1,656 for winning, and we get an Energy Root. So that is an item that heals a Pokemon, but it also makes them less friendly towards you. So if you got frustration, that wouldn't be bad to have. It restored 200 HP though, so it might be good in a pinch. This guy battle me. Okay. So we can use cut. The only thing we gotta remember is we can't get rid of it. So that's one thing we do gotta remember. Weightlifter Kimberly. Always they got the gender right. Oh, I should have got Lily out of there. Astonish. Doesn't work on me. What was that? Oh, he had a Bulbasaur and an Ivysaur? That's crazy. She did, my bad. 288 for winning. We gotta switch Lombre out from the front. Whoops. Wrong menu item. Everyone's keeping the level the same, which I like. What is this? An Enigma Berry. That's supposed to be a very rare berry. I don't even remember what the hell it does. I guess in this game it does nothing, but I could have sworn in other versions of Gen 3, I could have sworn that Strongman Robin, for funny one. Leaf Blade. I could have sworn that Enigma Berry does more than that. Maybe it's because you make Poppins with it. Maybe that's the reason it's better in the other one. Nose Pass, Hydro Pump. Strongman Robin was defeated. 1,224 for winning. There also is a rival battle here, and I think he's coming up, so we're going to actually ignore that for now. Yeah, so there's nothing here. Yeah, the rival battle's coming up here, I think. Yes, it is. So we're going to avoid that for now. I definitely need to at least heal before that happens, because that could be very bad. Before we proceed, I'm actually going to go back down these stairs and go heal what I've lost. No, go ask Grandma. Sorry, my dog wants to go out and he can wait. Because he likes to be... Whenever I like to do something, he likes to be very, very, very stubborn with what he decides to do. So if he decides to go potty, he might be out there for like 10 minutes. Alright, so we got this. So we got a bunch of people here we can fight. They're mostly supposed to have water Pokemon. Oh, this one actually does. We're going to see what else we can find out here. Florence has Macargo. So, interesting thing about Macargo. Someone, it was a post on Facebook saying Macargo physically should not be able to exist in the Pokemon world. It knew transform. That's interesting. Because its body is like 16,000 degrees Fahrenheit, and they said that would basically kill anyone around him. And I made the argument that if you look at Macargo's like sprite, or even he has a flame sticking out of his shell, and I thought the majority of like its heat would be in its shell, and then it would escape small parts of it through the shell. Excuse me 1 sec. Can you let Burger out, please? I knew he was going to do that during my stream. He always does it when I'm doing something important. Icicle Spear. That should... Nope, not a one-shot. Oh, he just flinched. Oh, he flinched because I had the King's Rock. That's interesting. I didn't expect the King's Rock. Oh, that's right. I think it works well with multi-hit moves. I forgot about that. Charmander. We're going to switch to Bulldog for this. We have Dig. Poison Tail. That could have been bad. There's a second Pokemon. I see it on the ship with Poison Tail. I think this is the only other guy we could fight. Okay. So it said that the ship will be departing soon. So after you get the cut, if you try to leave, you'll never be able to come back. So I think there is still one thing I can do before I fight with a ship. I think there's a couple spots. Yeah, there's a spot down here. So these guys really don't have much to say, but one of these guys in this trash can has an item. Chesto Berry, okay. Leftovers. Is that... and a Big Pearl. Is Leftovers supposed to be a normal... I don't think it's supposed to be there. I think it's an aura-powered item. That's really good, though. Well, my initial thought is because of Vape's crazy amount of HP and defenses, which, aren't the greatest, but they're pretty good for his level. I'm going to give that to him. Big Pearl's really good, too, because that lets me sell it for money if I need extra money. which I'm going to hold on doing now because it's something that I've privately spent my money, and I try not to do that in these games. Well, I have to. You kind of have to a little bit in the Nuzlocke, but still. Now we go down this stairs. I think there's more trainers here. There are. Full heal. Cool. Come in handy later. Okay. I think there's normally the TM here, but nope. I think the TMs are just mixed. They wouldn't. Big Mushroom will be. I can sell that for a high price, I think, especially to a special NPC. If I use Dig here, I would just sink the entire ship, like generally, like that's how it would work. Alright, that's funny. Man Chloe. Bulldog comes out. Facade. Boosted. Level 26. Meryl. Lily's here. I'm gonna use Rock Tomb. Speed went down. Hydro Pump's not doing too much damage to me, so that's good. Lily 8210 for that. Matang. Matang should. Is that do. I forget, does Pin Missile do normal? Oh, that's not good. Let's not try that. So normally we'd have an issue with using Bulldog against Matang because it's Fairy type, but there are no Fairy types in Gen 3, so. I think Poison, I think Pin Missile would do normal damage to Matang because I don't think it's very effective with Steel, but it's super effective against Psycho Flareon. Interesting. Dig. Try to use something there, but it says HP was full. Probably just a stuff move. Man, Jasmine was defeated. 772 for winning. Alright. So. Put Lily back up front. Got a few more rooms to investigate. Immediate Trainer. Man and. Getting a lot of those man ones. One shot the Cacturne. Both at 626. I kind of wish there was a way to go like a Pokemon off an emulator onto an actual thing, so I'd love to have that Cacturne. Cacturne's one of those mons you don't, especially with a shiny, that's one of the ones you don't see very often. This is a Bulldog for this. For Dig. I got Paralyzed because it's static. Man and was defeated. 544 for winning. And this item is a Star Piece, another sellable item. I'm getting rich. Two rooms left. Dunsparce. Eruption. Was that Cross Chop? I think that was. Barrier. Okay, that's not something I can normally deal with. And Harden as well? Really? Damn. If the Body Force in that game, that'd be a crazy combination of attacks. Electrike, Icicle Spear, Perish Song. Okay, good. That would have been bad if the battle went on for a while. Perish Song will make all Pokemon fate in a few turns. TM40 Aerial Ace. Okay, that could be pretty good. What else is in here? Is this the last? Yeah, it is. I think this last two trainers as well. Slowbro, Pin Missile. It's probably a bad idea considering how low his HP is, but we're gonna see what happens. Three times. Mean Luck. Okay, that's not good. Okay, it was like Comet Punch, didn't it? No, Double Kick. Uh-oh, this is... Are you fucking serious? Oh, that is such horseshit. Yeah, I really waited until like the last possible second to pull that shit out of that. And on top of that, Mean Look, that's a very nasty combination. So Lily's dead. That's a crazy combination of attacks. I know I make highlights for videos like this shit. they're making more things. Like I might make a maybe a compilation of every time I lost a mon in this game. Although some are kind of unusual because I fast forward through some of this shit, but Hydro Pump one shot. Alright, that's the last room. So now we can go up the stairs. We can go to the second room here. Lily cannot no longer be used, so I had to put Lily in the back and I can't use her anymore. So Lily's officially dead, just not marked as dead yet. So now we're down to 3 mons, which is going to be hard going into a rival fight. But still manageable, I think. The stairs I have to go up for this. Yes. Alright, so let's see. He has 4 Mons. He has a Barbroach. Speed harshly fell. Metronome feint attack. He has a Giraffe-Rig. Hydro Pump. That was some kind of second move, I didn't see what it was. Level 27. Gulpin. Slash. Gulpin's dead. And what was the last? I didn't even see it. Okay, that was not as hard. Anywhere near as what I thought it was. 720 for winning. Now if we come here and we rub the captain's back, we can get the cut, TM, or HM I should say. Look in here, we get a little nice little dialogue there. And then the book just talks about him trying to deal with seasickness. So in order for us to get a couple plays here, we have to get cut. Therefore, I didn't randomize, so there was no point, because it would make the game almost impossible to get through if the agents were randomized. And unfortunately, I can't even use the TM right now. I might be in a slight problem. I might have to catch him on just to be... Nope, I think Cacturn... well, Cacturn's already dead, though. I can't use Cacturn. This is gonna... This is quite a predicament, to be honest with you. Alright, we got everything we need, so we're gonna leave. As Anne's gone. Now I'm gonna see... first thing we gotta do is I go to Pokemon Center, and I gotta put Lily in the dead box. And then I gotta see what other Mons I have. It's not looking good. I don't even know. Yeah, Lily's gotta go in the recycle bin here, essentially. Cacturn can learn it. You know, I think Tentacle can learn Cut. I think it can cut with the tentacles. I'm not sure, though. It can learn Cut. Alright, so now we're not... I don't think Tentacle is worth using. However, we do now have an ability to use Cut, at least. So, we got lucky. Because if we made a rule where we can't catch anything else even to use for a TM, and I didn't have a Pokemon that could learn Cut, or get a Pokemon that could learn Cut from the routes, we'd be essentially soft-locked. And I really hate for this to happen. We made it pretty damn far so far. So, we're going to cut through this. So, we're going to battle the trainers here. First, I'm going to explain, for those who don't know, the how this gym works. Rhydon, Vaporeon level 28. Venonets. Let's switch to Dull for this. Go for Slash. Did he just hit me with... It had to be something stupid, right? It was fucking Destiny Bond. Oh my god, that is such bad luck. That might be something I might have to use my fucking, my Revive on. Dead ass. That's 3 Pokemon dead in one frickin' video, one stream. Not even a full stream, a 38-minute portion of the stream. That's bad. The good news, I can get the King's Rod to somebody else. Oh, I have to actually get it from the Pokemon though first. So we'll go over here to Party. No, not Party. Damn it. That brings down the 2 Pokemon to take on Surge with. This is not looking good at all. We're getting our asses wiped here. That's the bad thing about it. Alright. Good news is Bulldog is probably my strongest monster. As long as I hold on to him, I should be fine. Plus, I do have a Max Revive. And by the way, the Max Revives do not matter if I happen to lose all my Pokemon during a battle. So, that means that I have to just reset the emulator again. Or the thing again. Okay. We gotta fight this guy. He has 1 Dodrio. Facade. He had Powdered Snow, not a big thing. So now in order for us to do this, essentially, one of these things has a switch in it, and then the other switch is typically right next to it, so we gotta figure this out, if we can actually get this or not. Nothing there. Nope. 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 Yep. And we're gonna try this one over here. Oh shit, I hit the wrong button. So they get reset. This could take me a minute. Okay. Damn it. So the one right next to it is always going to be the one that does it, but it's, if you're in a bad position, it's hard to tell which one it's going to be next to, because you're like in the middle of the thing, maybe you have a 25% chance of getting it. So And you won't find the second switch, you find the first switch, so there is that. Alright, we're trying the one on the right. Nope, I fucking mashing through it, screwing with me. Got me on the top then. There we go. Alright, let's see if let's see if it ends right here. So I think he's got 3 Pokemon. He has a Pidgeot, Sod, Torment. So that means I can't use the same move 2 times in a row, is what that means. Luckily I have Fire Punch, so that's not going to matter too much, I wouldn't think. Use a Super Potion. Can't use Fire Punch again. I think he had Imprison, too. That's a crazy combination of attacks. I think that's what the other attack was. Bulldog, Milk Drink. That's a crazy thing to get. Then we get rid of that with Magnitude. Milk Drink's a real good move. Wee Whip. One-shot it, and Volbeat. Rocky has no electric Pokemon. That turned out a lot better than I thought it would. Okay, he gives me Shockwave. However, that might be randomized as well. It might not be Shockwave. So we're gonna look. Water Pulse, Bullet Seed, Dig, Shock. It was Shockwave. Which, ironically, Bulldog can actually warn, which is a weird thing. Milk Drink's a really good one to have for Bulldog. Plus, I think can I use it to heal other Pokemon? Yeah, it basically exchanged a little bit of HP for the other one. Cool. Alright, we got that under control. We lost 3 Mons, so hopefully we can get those guys back. Can I buy Great Balls now? Please tell me I can. Are you shitting me? I can't? Alright. Alright, how many Pokeballs do I currently have? I have 8. I'm going to buy another 10. I can't... Well, I actually have a lot of money. I didn't realize I had that much. Then again, with the Reverse Seeker, I don't think I have to worry too much about money anymore, but... It'd still be a risk every time, because you could still lose money. Oh, hello there. A Route 2, so if I go to that way, I think I gotta... Oh, that's where it is, that's right. Now that I can actually go there. So what we're gonna do here... And the thing that sucks about losing Bayonet is now we have no access to any way to put a Pokemon to sleep. So we're in a predicament here. Like, I can confuse someone with Sweet Kiss, but other than that, I can't do anything. Worst case scenario, I might have to get one of my mom's back using my max, but I really don't have to do that. Alright. So now with no access to what I thought we were going to have access to, we have to now at least try the Rod. So we're going to see what we get. So things are only supposed to catch Magikarp, but it's probably randomized. Medicham. Oh, that's a problem too, because we can't really hurt it. However, Shell probably could. Fake Out. Is that the only move it has at that level? I'm really hoping it does. It has Leaf Blade too. Shell's gonna die. And because of Ingrain, I can't fucking switch it out, right? Yep. Fuck me. Well, there is something at least I can do. I can throw a potion on it. That should fully heal it, right? Yeah. And Power super effective. Might be alright. Okay, it's down to a little HP now. I really don't want to risk doing anything else. So we're going to try to catch it now. Rope free. Appear to be caught. Rope free. I still can't switch, can I? I didn't think so. Cut. Okay, it got a little lower in HP. And I caught it. So we played a couple other moves as well, those are good. Metacham's nickname, Male. You know, I think I'll just call it Chan, just as a reference to like Hitmonchan and Hitmontop, stuff like that. Or that's one good catch. Shell could have died there. It probably wouldn't have mattered much. Brave. Brave increases attack but lowers speed. And he has pure power too. I forgot about that. This might be a crazy triple kick fake out. Oh my god, that is... Helping Hand's not that good, but that's a go... It is... Hang on a second. Fight moves are indeed physical. So are normal. But Grass is considered a special. Sleep Wave's not that good, but what is... Well, I guess this special is pretty decent. It's going to take me a while to level him up, though. So, I'm going to have to do that on stream, too, because I don't want to, like, fake you guys out. So, that's what I have to do here, essentially. And here's an interesting thing about the Virtue Seeker. I don't even know... So I don't even know, like if the Pokemon get re-randomized every single trainer, or if they're going to be the exact same mods. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Bag, and we're going to go to the new Virtue Seeker we got. We're going to register it. Now we can select it, hit it with Select, and it'll automatically activate it. So we're going to come down here, we're going to use it, see if any of these people want to rematch me. And both of them actually do. I don't think that was the same mod as last. So they randomized every single time as well. No, maybe not. Fire Punch. Actually, yeah, Chan's gonna get a lot of experience from that. Level 6. Level 7. Yeah, their mons get randomized again. I don't remember Kakuna being in that lineup. Fire Punch. Tangrowth to level 8. We can battle this one as well. Pichu. Superpower, that's an interesting one. He just... Oh, it was paralyzed. This is not looking good. Are you serious? Damn, that Pichu was really fucking with me. Sandshrew, I gotta swap out. I took a lot of damage from that little... Oh, I had to switch out anyway. Forgot to... I did another Vaporeon to fight too, that's interesting as well. Get Chan back in there. Got the Vape. Maybe it's not randomized. I remember one of these guys having one of those. Chan to level 9. Trying to learn Nature Power. You know, I'm not going to bother with that. Fake Out's really good too, by the way. Just, you know, if I didn't mention that before. Chan to level 10. Technician Donna was defeated. How high is Medicham's? I gotta figure out to replace Leaf Blade at some point because... Attack, pure power, I don't know remember how it works in Gen 2, but it works the way, or Gen 3, if it works the way, I think it actually doubles the attack stat. Me, Mancham's going to be a really good powerhouse, especially with Triple Kick has a chance to miss, but there's a lot of moves I could probably teach him that would help. Alright, I think the steps are ready to use it again, so we're going to try it again. Damn. Another 2. No, they don't get lucky with any of these guys. A Zoomer. Okay, maybe they don't randomize, because I remember this girl having a Zoomer last time. Facade. Well, 11. Vaporeon. A lot of Vaporeons in this game. So I think I'm going to get Chan to at least level 20 for me to be okay with me going any further in this game. Leftovers are crazy overpowered right now. Yeah, Regice is still here. I think they got stronger, though. Fair Body, Vital Throw, Fire Punch. Wow, took that pretty easily. 508, Chan to level 12. Chan trying to learn Slash. It's actually really good. I think temporarily I'm going to have to get rid of Leaf Blade, just because it's a special move. Leaf Blade was considered a physical move in this game, that'd be really good, but it's just not. Alright, now we gotta go back. My Pokemon took a wallop from that shit, I think. Did I ever go back and heal? I guess I did. Alright, so we're gonna run around just a little bit, and then we're gonna rematch. I'll try these guys this time. Okay. Facade. Switching back to Chan. Back to Bulldog. Facade. Chan go to level 14. 336. This guy's a lot of lower level Pokemon. Superpower again. Substitute's interesting. He burned me. Egg Bomb. Alright, we took some heavy damage from that, so we're gonna go back again. All three. Nice. Superpower Peach is crazy. That bounce or whatever the hell that attack is crazy as well. Jungle to level 15. 2 AM Vaporeon. I didn't even know I used Hyper Pump. That was a very bad idea. .343, Chang'e to level 16. Kakuna. I'm gonna switch to Vape because I'm afraid of with Bulldog having that little health. I'm gonna face this one last trainer, and that's gonna be it for leveling up Chan in this manner. Yeah. Alright. Then we'll get Chan's stats now. Wait, does Dribble have a chance to flinch? Do I have anything that I could give a mon like this, besides what I had before? Lava Cookie, Mental Herb, Moonstone, Super Potion, Nugget, Energy Root, Big Pearl, Starbucks. Got to give the King's Rock. Give it something, you know? Still have to be careful though, because Chan's not as strong as my other mons. But now that we have an Axis, we actually can do several more things. We can catch more Pokemon, first of all. How many Pokeballs do I have left? I know I just got a bunch of money, but from battling those trainers, but First Seeker is really broken in this game. We're gonna go back and we're gonna buy some more Pokeballs. Or buy like 10 more. I'm also gonna buy like 10 Super Potions in case I need them. Since I have the money to do so, you know, might as well. So now we have a few more places we can check here. First place we can check is this route here, which is Route 11, which I'm pretty sure is a new route. I will double check that shit with the town map, but the same place or is it different? It is a different place. So we have Route 11, we actually have Digweed's Caves, which are both technically new places. So we're gonna come over here, which I think is maybe not that safe. I get out of this kid's range, I can. There's an item here too. What are you? A protein. Okay, that's pretty decent. So we're gonna encounter a new Pokemon here. A Totodile. It's an interesting one. Fake Out. Did quite a bit of damage. And we're gonna switch back to Vape. Spikes is an interesting one. Sweet Kiss. Shockwave. Light Screen. Interesting one as well. I'm trying to let it confuse. It's hurt itself a few times with confusion. But we're gonna give it a shot. It is a starter, so it might not be possible. Oh, we did catch it. Nice. I was expecting that to take a lot longer. So we got the Totodile Pokemon. So I had a lot of interesting moves. So this one's just going to be called... Can I fit that name in here? This might be a small reference. It is a reference to an old TV series that premiered, that was like on TV for like a long time ago, like 2005. It was meant to represent a dinosaur, but if everyone gets that reference, let me know. Timid. That's a bad nature too. Yeah, Pokemon's not very good, is he? Alright. Well, that was one try anyway. So now we can go to Diglett's Cave, we can essentially grab another one. But I gotta see how many Pokeballs do I got? I think I used quite a few. Nope, I still have 15 left. Okay. I think we're still fine. So we're going to Diglett's Cave. We're in kind of the first mount I see there, which is normally supposed to be Diglett or Dugtrio. We're going to see what we find. Aggron. That's a crazy son of a bitch to run into. Alright, we got to be careful here because we don't really have a lot of options for damaging without hurting it. Magnitude. Okay. Facade. I'm only using Facade because, you know, it has Follow Me. That's an interesting one. I don't know if I can catch this thing. Aggron's a Stage 3 Pokemon. I don't believe that shit. That one ball, that is a crazy thing to fucking get in that situation. I don't know if I can I put that here? Can I fit that in this? H-A-M-M-E-R. I can fit that in here. That's crazy. Alright, let's see if I can... Well, it would have to be all one word, I think, but I'm doing my little bit of math right. Yeah. So look weird with a capital H. And not really. Sometimes the name will look weird if you do it a certain way. Alright. Let's have a look at Hammerhead now. AC Nature, I believe that is neutral. Follow Me, Dig, Sludge, and Magnitude. Voice is a physical move in this game too, so it has all physical moves as well. Rockhead prevents recoil damage. Jeez, that's mad. I lost 2 mons, but I gained back a couple good ones too. So that's, I mean, it's a fair trade-off. Road didn't need Cacturne anyway, so that's still crazy. Alright. That might be another highlight, me just catching that Aggron on one fucking ball. Alright. Alright, so now we can come here. I wonder if can Aggron learn Cut? If I can get what's-his-face off my team if I do. Let's try. Hammerhead can learn Cut. Do I want to get rid of anything for its moves, though? Doesn't have Dig and Magnitude? It does. I don't need... what the fuck? I don't even need Follow Me. That'd be good for doubles, but I don't think there's even a lot of double battles in this game. Alright, now I get rid of Shell. And Chomper's not that good either, so we're going to put them just in the boxes. Aggron's almost a perfect level already, so I don't think we worry too much about that. That's a crazy... It's a crazy glow-up. I mean, my Pokemon aren't as strong as I'd like them to be, but it's still a crazy amount of really good Mons. So we're doing pretty well. Anyway, I think it's going to do it for this video. Thank one, this stream. My bad, not stream. The stream, not video. Thank everyone for watching. If you want to see more, like, comment, subscribe. We'll get some more videos and streams out. This is the Pokemon Fan 993 signing off. I'll see you guys in the next stream. Until then,